Hey y'all, how y'all doing today? I hope everyone's having a great day. You know, it's your boy MaineJ. You already know this is the Maine-Chat. And today is day number 2, question number 2 of Ask MaineJ. So thank you all for everyone who sent in their questions. Thank you all for thinking that I have something to say that's valuable, that y'all want to hear. So today's topic of questions is about dating. One of the questions that was asked for me via Facebook was, Jermaine, what are some things that you expect on the first date? And what does a first date look like to you? All right, so here's the thing. I think before you go on an actual date, there should be 2 pre-dates, 2 pre-interviews, 2 mock interviews, trial, juror, whatever you want to call it. I think that there should be some pre-stuff. I think the reason why you do it that way is because, one, for grace of redemption, 2, for behaviors, responses, reactions, adjustability, if you will, and then also for looks. All right, so those 3 things are the reason why I think you should do 2 pre-dates, 2 pre-mock interviews, whatever. Okay, so the reason why I say for grace and redemption is because, sometimes, how we say the first impression is the best impression, which I don't believe the first impression is the best impression. But I do believe that the first impression is the most memorable one, right? Memorable. Excuse my English. And sometimes you can meet somebody and there's a lot of stuff going on in their life, right? We're in the middle of a pandemic, I call it. Sometimes just stuff is going on that day, at work, at home, with family, children, whatever the case may be. And they may be there at the date, but they're not there on the date. So, and if they weren't able to detach and just deprogram themselves to be there in the moment, then, and if I'm feeling you and there's some type of connection, I don't feel like you're just off and just all over the place, then I might say, okay, let's retry this first date again. So, 2 first dates for that particular reason, okay? I also think that there should be 2 first dates. Once again, I said for looks. One date where, you have to be whatever your best is. One date, pre-date, where whatever your dressed down or your worst is. Just so, before I go on official date, and that's something that I want to do, I know exactly what I'm getting to. Ladies, sometimes, you go out on a date with a dude and he got on his hat and it's fitted and, he got his grills and he might have his pants all the way down off his butt and you can see his butt and you can see his penis print and some more stuff. And it's like, you don't know what he looked like under that hat, da-da-da. So maybe the first date he's dressed like that. But then that second date, pre-date, you need to take the hat off. I need to know what you look like. You got a bald head, you got a real low, you got bald spots, you got a receding hairline. I need to know what you look like without that hat on. You know what I'm saying? Take those grills out. I need to know if your teeth are pearly white or if your teeth decayed and high yellow. Call me mellow yellow. Also, I need to know what your best dress is. If the first time I met you, your pants were down, but your best dress is, maybe your pants are up on your butt with a belt on. Maybe maybe your best dress is a button up. Maybe it's a nice pair of Timbs or a nice pair of whatever your dress, your dress down and your best dressed is. Also, I think the reason why you also should do that too, because somebody's best dressed, we got man girdles and man spanks, and I'm the type of person I like, if I'm wearing a fitted slim look, you might need to put that male compressor shirt on, to try to get that fit. So, I say, take that off. We want to know if you got a 1-pack in breast or a 6-pack in chest. You get what I'm saying? So I just want to be able to see all. That's the same thing with you females. If the first time is you dressed all the way up, eyelashes, eyebrows, hair, extra pieces in, your breast all pushed up to the ceiling, you got your stomach girdle cinched and all that other stuff, that's fine. But then I want to see you without the makeup. I want to know if that makeup, just add a little bit of enhancement, or does that makeup really do magic and work wonders? You know what I'm saying? I want to know if you look decent without the makeup. Do you look like the Bride of Chucky? You know what I'm saying? I want to know if your breasts are really that perky, Or do they go down to your ankles? Is your stomach and waist thin, or or does your stomach look like the Pillsbury Doughboy? Same thing with men, take that hat off too, because sometimes the men they be having that big old speed bump lump on the back of their head. I want to know if does the back of your head look like a walrus neck? Look like Jabba the Hutt? Like what? I want to see both ways, and I also think not just for looks. Because like I said, looks for me don't really matter all the way. I got to be able to look at you, but looks change. But I just want to be able to see how you're able to adjust and adapt, and see if I can handle that. I can see at your worst. I don't want to be laying down next to you, and then you without your makeup or without your hat or whatever the case may be, and I wake up like, who the heck is this? And I'm thinking I'm trapped in a nightmare somewhere, because I wasn't used to that. So I need to see both ways how you look. Lastly, I think just for adjustability, how can you adapt? So like I said, maybe one place where you're relaxed and cool, and then one place where you have to kind of be more professional or more upscale, and more, how do you talk to waiters and waitresses? One place you can kind of be loud, but another place you kind of have to, tone it down. I need to see how you're able to adapt in different settings. And I also think on those 2 pre-dates, those 2 pre-interviews, that's where you need to be making the stuff known, okay? You let it be known you're just looking for a friend with benefits. You're just looking for an F buddy. You just want to have some sex. You just want to chill. Let it be known you're looking for children. Let it be known, you're ready to settle down. You're looking for a lifetime partner. Let them know you don't want no kids. Let that stuff be known the first 2 times where you're at. I think in those first 2 dates, where do you see yourself in the first year? Where do you see yourself in the next 3 to 5 years? What are your plans? What are your goals? What are your aspirations? At my age, I don't got time to be wasting time. I know where I'm at and what I want now more so than I did, in my 20s. I would say I like you, I want you. I would rush into stuff. Oh, you cute, I'm cute. You like me, I like you. We boyfriend and girlfriend, or boyfriend and boyfriend. Those who know my past. But now it's like, nah. 2 pre-dates. You pick a place, I pick a place. You pay, I pay. Maybe the first time I pay, the second time you pay, or maybe we both pay separately. And then, once you get all the kinks out and you really, okay, I'm feeling you. I seen you adjust into different settings. I seen, you're up. I seen you down. I see that, you know how to detach, and you're there and you're focused and you're in the moment. And based off of this interview, based off of my judgments, what I see so far, let's actually go on a date now. Let's actually go on a real legit date, and let's see, I know what you like, you know what I like, you kind of know what I want. Some of it aligns. And now, I'm not wasting my time, because I just feel like, a lot of times, especially for men, you go out on dates and you ask the girl, she's expecting you to pay, you got to pick her up, and you spend all this money going on so many dates, and it's just like the woman gets the better. I feel like sometimes the woman gets the better end of it, because they don't have to pay, and they get the wine and dine, and they get to treat it. And then if they don't want you or don't want to deal with you, you're out of money. So I do feel like those pre-dates, it should be more, okay, both of y'all pay for your own, both of y'all pick a place, pick a spot, that y'all both kind of like, and then y'all take it from there. And then I think maybe the official date, maybe then that's when you, as the guy, pick her up, take her out, if you don't drive but she drives, maybe, she picks you up, but you still pay, you still do whatever, or whatever the case may be. Or if it's a place where you shouldn't drive and you do Uber, whatever the place may be, I think then that's what the first date should be like. And then once again, maybe just building, like I said, and all those different types of things. But that's what I think I expect. Well, I know what I expect, what I do now in my day and age. I am kind of dating someone. And with someone who I've known for years. So I didn't really have to do all the pre-interviews and stuff. You still got to ask questions, because people change from when you met them in middle school and high school, or even in college, or whatever phase in life you met them in. But I just think that, it saves time, it saves emotions if you know what people are looking for and what people want, before you actually go on an actual date with them. You see how they are with waiters and waitresses. Do they tip? Are they mean? Are they a nasty person? What their attitude is like. And I just feel like I just want honesty. Be honest. with the promise. You know what I'm saying? Don't come in there being something that you're not. If you loud and rowdy, be loud and be a ride or die chick. You know what I'm saying? Ante up, my nigga. You know, but just be honest with yourself. If you're bisexual, you know, be honest with that when you come up in there. You know, if the conversation comes up about, you know, what you are, where you are sexually and things that you like, let it be known you like anal play. You know, you might be a guy and like that stuff. You know what I'm saying? You might want your G-spot to get hit. Men have G-spot. Let that stuff be known, because, you know, a lot of issues is because of communication. You know what I'm saying? You're a family person, she's not. You're an outgoing person, he may not be. You know what I'm saying? You like to try experimental things and nipple clamps and, you know, nipple locks and handcuffs and all, and he might just be a regular dude. You're not going to be, and he might just want you to turn over or get down, and he might not want to try all that spicy up stuff. And the next thing, so I just state that a lot of that stuff should be done at the pre-interview, just so you kind of know where you are. Because I just realized a lot of relationships, they get in, they start dating, and they feel like it's a waste, and forget this, and da-da-da-da-da. And all that could have been done if you did pre-interviews, mock dates, you know? So that's what I think. That's my spill. That's my little information. I probably could get more, but I got to get back to work. But I do want to say thank you all for the questions. Thank you all for tuning into the MaineJ show. Until tomorrow for day 3, question number 3, which was going to be a deep question. One of y'all asked me a deep question, so I'm looking forward to actually really answering that and y'all seeing the ministerial side of Jermaine Earl Butts, aka MaineJ. So thank you. Peace. God bless. See you tomorrow.